So I'm bringing this to the internet now because I feel like I'm being racially profiled, and I'm very, very sick of this shit. So I was working for Costco the other day, right? And I was working for Costco through InstaWork, and I'm gonna get on them at another date. But I'm working for Costco as a temp worker. I was working, with the flowers and stuff. So after I'm done working, I, get my stuff out the locker. I go and plug my phones. I'm getting my things together. I'm getting ready to leave. Now, mind you, this particular day, I'm on my skateboard because my car had a flat. Okay, so I get all my stuff together. I put my hoodie on. Then I put my mask on, right? Now, it's just a mask that covers my nose and my mouth, just like during COVID. A lot of people in California are wearing them. Mine, personally, is a leather one that is re-wearable. I don't have a disposable one. I prefer to have one that is just mine. Nothing is wrong with that, right? Okay, cool. So as I am now getting ready to leave and I put my mask on, I was trying to make sure I was skating the right way, so I'm checking my route. I sit down for a brief second. One of the employees says to me, "Say, bro, do you work here?" I respond, "Nah, bro, I don't. Temp worker." "Well, do you mind taking your mask off? You're making my friend over here uncomfortable." Mind you, the Asian chick that he's referring to that is quote unquote uncomfortable is wearing a mask her fucking self. So I look around the room and I notice, of course, I'm the only black person back here. So I said, "Am I being asked to remove my mask because I'm black?" He said, "No, because you don't work here and we can't see your face." I said, "Sir, I've been back here for over 10 minutes. Nobody acknowledged my presence. Nobody said anything to me. But as soon as I put a mask on, now all of a sudden, you guys are in fear. Make it make sense." He said, "You people always want to make it a race thing." You people? It is a race thing, clearly. And then he tried to make this excuse talking about, "Well, bro, I just got back here." I'm very observant. When I got back here, you were already talking to her. Everybody who's in this room right now was in here when I walked back here. My face was uncovered for over 10 minutes. But you didn't find me to be a threat, nothing. You left me alone. I was literally standing directly in front of the TV, in front of everybody. I'm plugging my phone, getting together. I sat down for all of about 2 to 3 minutes, and now all of a sudden you're uncomfortable? And then when I speak up about it, now all of a sudden I'm the angry black man, or I'm over fucking reacting. So I tell it to his manager, and I tell it to my supervisor, who then takes me off of the schedule because I'm being racially profiled. And then InstaWork, when I reported to my temp agency, they say that, well, Costco, they had the right to ask you to briefly take your mask off so they can verify your identity. And I'm not going for that shit neither. Again, my face was not only uncovered my entire shift for 7.5 hours, my face is uncovered for the past 10 minutes that I've been back here packing my shit up to fucking leave. And you're gonna call me a fucking threat. Like I'm so like I don't like, and I know I'm not the only black male that deals with this, but it's like unless you're like a hyper feminine black guy nowadays, or if you're a guy that doesn't have as much bass in their voice, and you probably talk like this. When you talk really soft and you make people think that you're really with the girls, they'll leave you alone. They won't bother you. But guess what, bitch? I don't fucking talk like that. And because of it, people love to make me a fucking issue. Do I have anger problems? Sure. Yes, the fuck I do, especially when I'm bothered for no reason. No reason at all. That's when I start talking like this. For the most part, I'm very chill. I talk like this. I really don't give a fuck. I don't speak unless spoken to. When you asked me if I worked there, I told you no. I told you I was a temp worker. You clearly weren't working around me today, so why all of a sudden do you feel threatened? Why do you all of a sudden feel in danger? Costco is racist. I said what I said.